What's up, y'all? My name is Jay Napoleon. Again, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you like what I'm talking about. If you like the sneakers that I bought, go ahead and comment down below. Before I get into my newest comp, which is like pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, I like to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. And you know, this can apply to anyone and everything if you really think about it, but for the most part, I can only speak for guys. So every time I talk to most men, whether it be my age, 36. Damn! Every time I tell them kind of like my routine for when I get out of the shower or for when I leave the house, they all get bent out of shape or always have like a comment or weirded out by the stuff that I do to my face mostly. And I don't understand why, because I feel like your face is the first thing people see. We should really make the best of what we got. And so I feel like this is my way, with a little help from the closest people around me. One of them is my cousin. Shout out to my cousin. She helps me out a lot, not gonna lie. Thanks prima. And I just want to say, before I start talking about the products that I use, there's nothing wrong for a man to use any of these products for themselves, like, or any, you know, similar products for themselves. Like, you should have been using these kinds of things, at least like half of the stuff that I use. I don't use that much, I don't think, compared to at least most women in the world, most people who are into beauty products and stuff like that. So there's nothing wrong. You should just definitely be using it, because like I said, this is our face and we should really take care of it. And like, to be honest with you, for those of you who do have girlfriends, like, your lady will be so happy if you were to use these products, because you guys can share those times. Like, if you have a mask, a clay mask or anything like that, you can use those times and use that moment to just hang out with her. I think she would definitely appreciate you, one, taking care of your face, and two, you taking your face with her, because you know that she's gonna do it no matter what. Like, most women that I know do these kinds of things on a daily basis, and most men do not. So, you know, kill two birds with one stone. You might as well, right? Tip for the day. Here, we're gonna call it J Naps Tips for the Day. First things first, get in the shower, I do my thing, and before I put the conditioner on, I make sure I use a face cleanser. Now, this one recently is, see if I can zoom in here real quick. This isn't necessarily for me per se, but I just wanted to try it. I don't necessarily like to get huge tubes of stuff. I like to try stuff out, see if I like it. If I don't like it, I don't use that much, and it wasn't that expensive. I don't particularly love it. It doesn't feel like, sometimes like some products do feel like it's really kind of cleaning my pores and stuff like that. This isn't necessarily doing that, or I don't necessarily feel that in my head or on my skin. But for now, this is what I've been using, and it's not too bad. It didn't cost me that much. It cost me like, you know, $6-7, I think, over at Sephora. So when I get out of the shower, this is probably really new to most men. I don't think a lot of men do this, but I use, and this is kind of like a brand that I really like actually, and I've used this toner before. I use a toner. Now, a toner, it's basically used for, oh, here's the brand. Let me show you the brand. So the brand that I use, that I've been using for the past couple times here, or I guess a couple cycles, is Claudie. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure, but that's how I say it, Claudie. And I find that this is a really good brand. And basically, toner is meant for kind of wiping or cleansing the oils from your skin. Most of the time your face, because toner is basically used for your face. So it's kind of wiping the excess oil from your face. So what you do is, like, you put a couple squirts into one of these cotton pads, 1, 2, 3, and then you basically wipe, kind of like not aggressive, wiping your face like it's a baby wipe or anything like that. You use one of those pads and you wipe your face with this toner. After you shower, you'll see all the excess dirt that's wiping off. And then after that, I use a moisturizer. Again, here we have some more Claudie. This is a really tiny bottle. Check this out. See if I can zoom in. Basically, this is a moisturizer that I use for my face after I've wiped and pretty much dried my skin out completely from the cleanser, from the hot water that I use from the shower, and from the toner. You need some moisturizer just in general, because your face will be really dry after all that regimen that you just did. And this one's kind of like, you get twisted off, and it's got like a little thing where you just kind of like drop. Really, you don't need that much, especially since I have a beard that's covering half my face. So I just use it for my forehead and then for kind of my face and nose. Do anything else, if you don't do facial cleanse, if you don't do a toner, please, bro, use moisturizer for your face. Doesn't have to be this. It could be any kind of like face lotion. Most men should use moisturizer for their face. do it. So those are kind of the 3 main things that I do. Now I have a big beard now, as you can see. It's just like really kind of growing it out. I use beard balm, as you can see, hopefully. You see it? There you go. So I kind of just like make sure that it's not, my facial hair is really coarse. And so this kind of thins it out just a little bit and it smells good. So last but not least, I use I know this is a lot, right? This is a lot, but it literally doesn't take more than 10 minutes out of your normal routine. Just like add 10 minutes to your day, wake up a little earlier and just do this. And I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. You're gonna feel great once you walk that door. Once that wind hits you, you walk outside, you're gonna feel real good. You're gonna want to say good morning to everyone because you feel so good, I promise you. This is like a tonic that I use from Fellow Barber. And I just kind of like spray here. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3. Just kind of spray my face. It's supposed to kind of alleviate your pores, kind of like, you know, like tightens your skin just a little bit more. And also kind of lifts grease from your face, kind of just floats away, I think. I'm just imagining like grease, like sits on my face, and whenever I put that stuff on, it just goes, freaks out, and it just... Help me! Oh, you're fine. So I do a facial cleanse, and then I do a toner, I wipe my face just so, you know, lift the grease off, and then I do a moisturizer, and then I do a beard balm, then I do a tonic, and I'm good to go. I'm out the door, smelling great. So man, my skin feels great. On to what we came here for, and that's a sneaker cop. Let's get to it. Here you go. See, got the Supreme logo right there. And then you got the label over here. I got these in a size 13 because on the Supreme app, they don't have size 14, which is super lame. I don't know, I've been working out, my foot's been shrinking a little bit, so we'll see. They smell good. They smell real good. Oh yeah, you know that smell. Here you go. The Supreme Jordan 14 collab in the white and red. This is one hell of a shoe. So this is actually my first pair of 14s. I really like this shoe. Like when I first saw all the pictures, I didn't really love it. I saw pictures on Twitter. I just did not love it. But now in hand and touching this leather, like on the toe box, really nice leather, and kind of like the side panel and towards the heel, the leather is actually really nice. It's not like super premium, but it is premium for sure. I really like this shoe. The concept is kind of like whatever to me. I don't know, it's the 90s. Michael Jordan never had the best style, I'm not gonna lie. The original version was white, just like this, but the black hits were actually red, which I think is a really nice touch on these ones. And maybe I think that's why I really like it. We got the Ferrari emblem here on the side panel towards the back of the heel with the Supreme right in the middle. And then on the back heel, we got the tire, kind of tire inspiration with the Supreme right in the middle, 23 and the Jordan brand logo. Where I grew up, XIV obviously means 14, but there was a kind of like a popular gang around my neighborhood that used XIV as their kind of like, I guess, logo, I guess you could say, or like their number. When I was young, I actually could not wear these for that specific reason. My mom knew, my parents knew, and my friends knew that if you wore these, you would be kind of in danger almost in a way. And it kind of draws too much attention from bad people, I guess, at the time. So you got the Supreme on the tongue, top of the tongue. You have Supreme on the emblem. You got Supreme on the back heel. And you have Supreme on the inside of the shoe. You see it right there, bro. I personally don't love the black and blue ones. Those look weird. Like the studs on the black and blue ones look way more intense than they do on the white ones for some reason to me. And as far as sizing goes, like I said, these are a 13. These fit absolutely perfect. As far as like fit goes, I don't think that I would normally get a 13 of these. If I could get a size 14, I would use that instead. I would go with your true size. If you are a 13, you should get these. Hit me up over on Instagram. It's J_Napoleon_. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like the video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the love. Until next time, peace, love. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your face too. Make sure you use one of these products. If you don't, then that's okay too. Peace, love. All right.